Yo, this is the intro from the car for episode 1 of Geek Media. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that name, but yeah, Geek Media, man. I'm not this like I'm not like a news thing. I'm just like ranting. Like I section these into rants. Like I'm just gonna talk about random shit. Some of it is news, some of it isn't, but it's all pertaining like geek nerd shit, games and shit. Like it's all pertaining like shit I'm interested in, games and shit. I'm just gonna talk and rant. And yeah, so now that the intro's over, welcome to Geek Media, and that fucking name is subject to change. Alright, so I wanna fill these videos with like gameplay and shit, just like random shit. Pictures, of course, whatever. But I broke my game HDMI on accident, so I haven't been able to get any recent gameplay, obviously. But I'll put some like old shit in here, blah blah blah. On that note, let's talk about what's been saving my life since then. Phone games. When I ask you if you got fucking phone games, I don't fucking mean like Subway Surfer or iMessage games. Like, I mean the good shit. The good shit like Traffic Rush, To the Trenches, World Box, Papa's Pancake, and Cluckeria. Do people not play fucking phone games no more? Every time I ask somebody do they got phone games, I usually get the answer, I'm not a kid. What the fuck? I guess I'm a big ass kid, but to be 400, bro, like this shit been super clutch lately. It's been super clutch since my fucking PS5 broke its spleen. It's honestly like, it's been making me want to get a Switch or something. I didn't really like the Switch or like the idea of the Switch. I don't know. It looked cool, but I didn't want to spend no money on it. But now I damn near want to switch so I could play games on the go and shit at work. I don't know, here or there on the toilet. Mainly on the toilet. Yeah, I play a lot of games on the toilet on my phone. Now that I think about it, that's shit. Before I broke my game, I was doing that. Besides just toilet gaming, my favorite 2 games on the phone right now are Papa's Cluckeria and To the Trenches. Both you have to pay for. Like, To the Trenches got some fucked up shit. It's free, but you gotta pay for all the good shit, so you might as well pay the $5. But yeah, it's worth it. I think it's worth it. Papa's Cluckeria is part of that franchise, bro, that all the cool kids used to play, man. I'm telling you, all those cool kids used to get on cool math games and shit like that and play this shit. The Papa's Burgeria, the Freezeria. Cluckeria, though? This Cluckeria is the new one, bro. You making fucking Popeye's chicken sandwiches, my nigga. Chicken sandwiches. This shit is fire. And it's definitely like the best one by far, in my opinion, right above Wingeria and Pancakeria. It's just fucking, that's my chef's kiss. It's a superb game. It's a fucking superb game, I think. Superb game. To the Trenches is also a banger, but it's like a little simple strategy. Click a button and then your fucking troops go along and they go to war and your tanks and shit. Like, yeah, I got it because I like to do like little fucking head cannons and shit. I listen to a lot of Warhammer shit. I was listening to the Krieg shit. So I really got that shit. It's set in like World War II, but I like to pretend I'm a Krieg colonel and I'm fighting the traitors of the Golden Throne. That's why I play the game. I was listening to the Krieg book on Audible, and I'm like, I'll play this while I'm listening to that shit. And it'll feel cool. I'm fucking weird, man. Yeah. So now that my rant about phone games is out the way, let's talk about some shit that depressingly I've been excited for this shit depressingly, bro, because again, my fucking PS5 need a fucking colonoscopy, and I can't fucking play Cyberpunk. I can't play Cyberpunk 2077. That was the game I was playing before my PS5 had some troubles. So I haven't beaten the game yet. But after seeing a few videos about the direction that CDPR is going, I'm a YouTube junkie, so I'm on YouTube watching videos. And after seeing a few videos about the direction they're going with the next games that they make, Cyberpunk and The Witcher 4, I'm excited. I can't wait till those games come out. And I'm really only going to talk about Cyberpunk 2 in this little rant. But I wanted to mention that CDPR is developing The Witcher 4 at the same time as Cyberpunk 2, like 2 AAA games. If you know, you know, like this is a big deal. This like developing fucking, Black Ops 1 and 2 at the same time and then dropping them in the, you really can't compare that shit because they dropping them Call of Duty every year. But if they was dropping them back to back like each month, like I guess you could say that's like that. So we could be getting 2 immersive open world games back to back, bro. Again, chef's kiss.
sensational.
But this second rant is focused on Cyberpunk, so I'm just gonna talk about some shit I like to see in the sequel, like few things I like to see in the sequel for sure. And the number one thing is a third-person mode. Holy fuck! I don't think I've ever wanted a different perspective from a game like I do now, like in this one. I mean, Rockstar added that first-person mode in Red Dead and GTA 5 and shit, but I don't think nobody wanted that shit. I didn't want that shit. I don't want to play in that shit. I want to see my character when I play that game. That's why I dressed him up. So, come on, CDPR, bro. I want to get chocolate wasted. Why the fuck am I dressing my character in all these colors and shit and I can't see him? Give me the third person. The second is something that everybody wants in a good open world game, and I mean, in the good open world RPG type shit. And this game has it, but it don't have enough for me, and that's choice and consequence. Now, again, I haven't beaten the game, but I got pretty far, and based on what I played from, like, of course, everybody done said this, based on what I played in the, what did you call that? Liberty City DLC? I fucking forget. In Dogtown, based on the Dogtown DLC, it just feels way more non-linear than the base game. It's like, man, if the whole base game was like structured like that DLC, it would feel just less linear. Like at times, Cyberpunk just feel linear to me. So I want Cyberpunk 2 to be more like the damn DLC with more side shit to do, some stuff that doesn't involve deleting gonks. You know, even though I know that's what the universe is all about, is deleting gonks. And I guess I just throw this in there last. This is basically just rolls off of the choice and consequences. But yeah, just more immersion. The game is great. Don't get me wrong, but the game isn't as immersive as like Red Dead 2 and shit. And it's like I pre-ordered the game for PS4, which is a bad call when it first came out. So I just got a bias on it. Like I want the game to be as advertised because I was geeked, and it's never gonna be that now. So Cyberpunk 2 needs to be what Cyberpunk 1 didn't. I stole this point from Wisefish because while I was playing the game, I didn't know how to explain my thoughts. Everything looked good, but behind the set dressing, like the world is low-key dry. And the only way I can think to describe it is when I watched the Wisefish video, like, yeah, the best phrase to put is we want more immersion, for sure. More choice and consequence, more immersion is the perfect way to address this complaint without calling the whole game, like, or in the whole game world, dog water. Because that's what it was at first. But now the NPCs fucking, they go around and shit, but like it ain't much going on still. Like it's just, once you get past the set dressing and once you really see what's behind the fucking curtain, not much going on in Night City. So that's all on Cyberpunk 2, aka Project Orion. Because I plan on doing a review maybe when I get my fucking game back cooking, but I don't know. We gonna keep it pushing. Let's move on to the rant 3. Speaking of fucking dog water, man, this shit pissed me off just to even talk about it. If there was a brand of dog water named Tougen Anki, I wouldn't even let my dog fucking sniff it. It's just, the anime sucks. It's just too anime for me. I was mad when I was watching this shit. I was so mad when I was watching this shit. I would recommend it. Like, if it was like one of the first 3 animes you've watched, like ever, like if you only watch 2 animes, I may recommend this shit. I probably wouldn't recommend this as your first anime. I don't know, like depending on who you are, it might turn you off of anime forever. All right, so I love Fairy Tail despite the hate, mainly because it was like the second anime I watched, the second anime I got into. But that being said, Fairy Tail is 100% better than Tougen who give a fuck what the other shit is. Tougen Anki. Fairy Tail is not the best anime, so if you know, you know. Me saying that Fairy Tail is 100% better than this shit, I feel like that shit should be something. Like, and I love Fairy Tail, but this shit is dog water. And I'm okay with every anime not trying to like re-rock the industry or do some crazy shit, but like you feel like JJK, I feel like that's a very basic. The way they set that up, it was like very basic. The whole school kids fighting shit, like, you know, it's a very basic anime setup, but it's done way better. Way better. Combat's way better. I think I got to the last episode. I maybe got to the second to last episode of the season 1 of Tougen Anki, and I was honestly checking out the fucking whole time. The fights are boring. They had CGI in them for some reason. The villains, their weapons suck. That shadow shit suck. Like the little shadow spore sperm, it sucks. The characters were super tropey, and like one note. And like speaking of notes, the tone of the show was weird. It felt weird. Like either they were being like dramatic or trying to be funny at weird moments. The anime was dog water. The only thing I look forward to was when like they'd do a new like blood power and they'll be like blood release and then like blow out and then like they throw the kanji on the screen, boom boom boom, like all anime like that. That was cool. Like I got a kick out of that shit. But other than that, I like the shit is dog water. I wouldn't recommend it to like a seasoned anime watcher. I wouldn't recommend that shit, honestly. Fuck that. Fuck no. All right, man. Shit, I'm glad I got that dog water out my fucking shit out my mouth. Pause. But man, something on the complete flip side of dog water, bro. Let's talk about my favorite fucking franchise right now. Warhammer 40K.
For the Emperor! For the Emperor!
Like, I've clocked dozens of hours on Audible listening to the books, bro. Rogue Trader and Space Marine 2 are like some of my favorite games of all time at this point. It's the lore. The lore is fucking gas. Looting and major kill. You YouTubers are to blame for my addiction with 40K. You guys were copium for me. Anyway, I genuinely love like in-depth lore and world building and stories and all that shit. It's the reason I also got addicted to all the shit surrounding FromSoft games.
Stuttering lore is also God tier.
Yeah, man, like I love lore and Warhammer has a fucking lot of it in it. The intro to the Rent 4 is over, bro, because shit, I didn't know it was gonna get all the way off track. I really want to focus on the 2 new trailers, and they're both only a day old, I think. If I could drop this video today, maybe 2 days old, whatever, I'll let them play in the background. Let's start with Dawn of War 4. RGN dropped the Dawn of War 4 orc trailer, and that shit got me super geeked for the game, even though like I know the game don't have an official console release. Like, then there, every time I see anything pertaining to Dawn of War, I look up to see if it got a console release date yet, and it don't. I hope it makes it to console. I don't plan on getting a PC anytime soon, but I'll definitely be watching all the media around it, especially because it'll push the universe lore forward for the man, the myth, the Lion of Caliban, L. Johnson. It's gonna push the lore forward for them, and all game lore is canon in 40K, I guess. So shit, even if the game don't come to console, which would be a disappointment, I will still check it out for the fucking lore, of course. Next, let's talk about the Warhammer Plus animation. This is like I don't know what this is for real, cause I seen it on Instagram, but if it's like the secret level episode with Titus, I'm geeked. That shit was fire. That was fire. So to be able to watch 40K in motion, since like the main focus is tabletop figures for 40K, and we can like only imagine how combat and like the world looks through the figures or through the books. So having more games and motion picture media based in 40K would be awesome. I want to see more animation and shit like based in these worlds. Like The Witcher got animations on Netflix and shit, and they're pretty good. I like animation, so I want to see more animation. I'm stoked for that shit, man. And just the honorable mention, shit, Dark Heresy is another game I'm looking forward to, super excited for in the 40K world, because of course, like I said earlier, Rogue Trader is a big reason I got into 40K. So I'm lit. I'm geeked up to see what Outcast's gonna do next in this fucking universe. Like, it's gonna be lit. All right, so for my last rant, I'm gonna keep the little 40K theme going, man. And for my 40K fans, let me cook, bro. Just let me cook real quick. Hear me out. We gonna do like a little theory crafter for this last rant, a little what if, all right? So, hear me out. What if Cyberpunk 2077 and Armored Core was part of the 40K universe? Like pre-Dark Age, I could literally see it. Cyberware and Armored Core robots are like more advanced than like 40K at times. Like if you try to compare the two, it look like they can be precursors. Cyberpunk 2077, I feel like could easily be Terra 2077. No, like the cyberware, the bioware capabilities, the way that you could damn near say the news sphere is like how they do the hacking in that shit. That shit's fire. So it's like if you blend in 40K, like it'll blend into this damn world like butter. If you just say, yeah, this is fucking Terra 2077. The AI, which is behind that wall, come on, man, dangerous AI. I'll be mentioning it a lot probably, but yeah, as advanced as like all this shit seems compared to 40K, it seemed like it could be precursor. That mission where you're with Pan Am and you're in that Basilisk, and you fucking like connect to the basilisk. First of all, everything is fucking weird in Cyberpunk because like you're like pulling out a fucking cord through your vein and shit, and they do that type of shit in 40K, and they got the capabilities from the Dark Ages, from the Mars and shit. So that's crazy. So look, let me cook some more. And Cyberpunk has chain swords. Oh shit, I forgot about that shit. But anyway, look, I'm still cooking. So like when I imagine a universe of 40K, like 40K years earlier, Cyberpunk 2077 is like, it's super headcanon for me. It's no way for me that it's not Terra 2077. There's no way it didn't look like this. But wait, there's more. Like if we loop back around and add the Armor Core lore to the mix, it links like a fucking chain. Like Armor Core lore is hard as fuck to follow. Based on my lore hunting, especially like the games, like everywhere, like it's hard to, it's no lore for real. But let's say like Armor Core is about, because I was looking up the years, and I think one of the year I got was 2577 was the year that they said Armor Core 6 was based in, but fuck it, I'm gonna add another 5. So let's just say that the year that Armor Core 6 takes place in or whatever in the future is like 3077. And see, in Armor Core, it's all corporations. Now, in that amount of time, the corporations from the Cyberpunk 2077 could change drastically. Like Arasaka, all that shit, Militech could easily be flipped into Armor Core corporations. And since the Armor Core, the story is like I said, based on corporate wars on different planets, like the universe to start feeling connected if you make up your own headcanon like I'm doing. Like I do this a lot. I do a lot of theory crafting is probably not healthy at all. Anyway, this theory craft worked for me. We know little to nothing about the lore wise in the 40K universe about these times, so it's easy to plug in shit. The ACs, the Armor Core units itself are definitely like advanced tech, and you could like probably run an AC could probably run circles around a knight or like a Warhound Titan. If you played the Armor Core games, like they're like 10 meters high, like they gotta be like, I'm pretty sure they can. I don't want to say they're pre-Titan because I feel like they actually could beat Titans, like some, maybe not the Emperor class, but shit, there's a lot more ways that this shit can connect. And all three of these different franchises can be linked up, like lore wise, if you're just looking at technology and shit and you're trying to link it. But I may say that for like the rest for later. I kind of want to do a whole like separate what if series around like different lore and media. So yeah, I don't really got anything else to say about that. But shit, bro, for me, canonically, it goes Cyberpunk 2077. Like, that's Terra 2077. Then next, the Dark Ages is fucking Armor Core. And then, like, maybe, like, that's the Golden Era. Dark Ages is a little after that. AI take over, because, you know, fucking in Armor Core, there's an AI mercenary bitch, whatever. And then you get to 40K. First you get to 30K because Horus, then you get to 40K. Yeah, that's headcanon for me, dude. There's no way that it ain't. Hey, Lord. I need a little energy after that, bro. Like, I need some water, bro. I talk a lot, but that was a lot of talking. So, yeah, that's it, bro, for episode 1 of Geek Media. And I'm not really liking the fucking name. Not liking the name. If somebody else give me some cool names, drop them in the comments. Drop some shit in the comments, bro. I'm not liking the name. But right now, until I can figure it out, it's Geek Media. Welcome to episode 1 of Geek Media, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching the video. Fuck with your boy B3, man. Green light.
Bad pen and paper on my dinner plate. So my own pace like a court case. I be irritating like an allergy. Kicking open doors, they be in the way. Cause 003 don't give a damn. My alter ego talking third person. ADHD might be a blessing. I stay focused like the prime, I go to first. I'm an angel in the dark. You can't comprehend. Try to start a fire without a spark. 003 go boom, gas the room like I play with Prometheus. I'm over obstacles like my bones made of helium. I ain't trying to stop for shit, I keep it moving. 003 got more tricks and gadgets than a Batman. If you're in my way, better move around, put you underground like the egg clown. I be gassed up, never mask up, always act up like bad breaks. Pen and paper on my dinner plate, at my own pace like a court case. I be irritating like an allergy, kicking open doors, they be in the way. Switching lanes like I'm being chased on my P's and Q's like every day. I be hype as fuck like every day, I be spacing out, I don't know the date. Breaking laws, I be making scenes, I got hella goals, fucking soccer team. Bitches B3, always on the move, it's a green light when I'm coming through. 003, 003.